question how justice is served, or in this case, tragically misserved. We are talking about Kyren Lacey, the former LSU star wide receiver, a young man with a bright NFL future, who committed suicide in April of 2025 while fleeing police, just 2 days before he was scheduled to face a grand jury. But now, months after this young man took his own life under the crushing weight of these felony charges, the full facts are coming to light. And those facts tell a horrifyingly different story. Kyren's attorney, Matt Orey, presented surveillance video and accident data that completely undercut the official police narrative. According to Orey, while Kyren Lacey did pass cars further up the road, a fact no one disputes, he was back in his correct lane of travel long before the impact occurred. How far back? Listen to these numbers. They used data to show that at the moment the fatal collision happened, Kyren Lacey's vehicle was 72.6 yards behind the involved cars. That's nearly the length of a football field. He was not visible on the surveillance video at the moment of impact. His car only appeared 4 seconds later, slowing down and carefully driving around the scene. 70 yards, back in his lane. The collision that killed Mr. Hall was allegedly caused by a different vehicle in the oncoming lane that crossed the center line. Yet, the narrative presented to the media and to the public was that Kyren Lacey, the high-profile LSU star heading towards the draft, was responsible for killing a man. I have to ask you, the listeners, do you think these charges, negligent homicide, felony hit and run, would have stuck if Kyren had lived to present this evidence? We have a situation where a potential NFL star, already likely devastated by the tragic death that occurred near him, was labeled a negligent killer by the state police. He was subsequently excluded from the NFL Combine. His professional dreams derailed. The pressure, the shame, the legal jeopardy must have been immense. Coach Brian Kelly spoke about Kyren's bright personality, reminding us that mental health challenges are real, even for those who seem full of life. But we have to consider how much the weight of an unfounded charge contributes to a mental health crisis. This is why we need change. We need transparency. We need investigations that focus on absolute, undeniable facts, not on the easiest person to charge or the most headline-grabbing defendant. Charging someone with negligent homicide based on a theory, only for the evidence to later show they were nearly 100 yards away and already back in their lane, is an injustice of the highest order. It's a tragic loss for the Hall family, who lost their loved one. And it's a tragic loss for the Lacey family, who lost their son under the weight of an allegation his own lawyer says was false. Where do we draw the line between aggressive policing and investigative integrity? Kyren Lacey died carrying the burden of charges that his attorney insists he did not earn. We need to honor his memory, and the memory of Mr. Herman Hall, by demanding better standards of proof before lives are destroyed by the legal system.
Look, don't worry about filling any of this top information, like your name and address. Don't worry about any of that. Just right here, if you could, I'll just have you write exactly what you saw. Just make sure to include, where you were.
I don't even know what the name of that highway.
It's Highway 20. Highway 20. That you just.
All right, me and my wife gonna figure out right.
Okay, just make sure you add in there that you had to slam on your brakes, and the brakes, you had to slam on the brakes to avoid that charger, and the brakes locked up to avoid that charger. That's.
I ain't skid mark. That's what I wasn't even going for. That lady in the back of me, she ain't always had me. That's how she called that wreck. She was running in the back of me. She pulled on the other side.
So, but the charger was coming right at you, correct? And that's why you had to slam on your brake, head on with you. So yeah, just make sure you include that, and that's very important because we're trying to locate this charger right now. So just include that in the statement, and I'll read it over, and then I'll be out of here. She add in there that you had to slam on your brakes, and the brakes you had to slam on the brakes to avoid that charger, and the brakes locked up to avoid that charger. That's
nice. That lady in the back of me. She ain't always had me, and that's how she called that wreck. She was running in the back of me. She pulled on the other side.
So, but the charger was coming right at you, correct? And that's why you had to slam on your brake, head on with you. So yeah, just make sure you include that, and that's very important because we're trying to locate this charger right now.
That lady in the back of me. She ain't always had me, and that's how she called that wreck. She was running in the back of me. She pulled on the other side.
I am Kyren, Lacey's mother, and I will not accept any belated apologies. My beloved son left me 5 months ago, and you can't imagine, at the very end of his life, he still thought everyone hated him. It was an accident that had absolutely nothing to do with him, yet it not only brought him worldwide ridicule, but also destroyed his career and ultimately took his life, all because one man lied to him. Everyone blamed him without knowing that Kyren's car was farther from the crash site than his longest catch distance in college. How could he possibly have caused that accident? If not for that accident, he would still be alive today, playing in the league. The truth has finally come out. But so what? My child will never come back. He left this world full of pain, while those who so easily accused him now want to erase it all with a single word. Do you know? In his final days, he kept asking me, "Mom, why doesn't anyone believe me?" That kind of despair still echoes in my dreams to this day. At Kyren's funeral, holding myself together with what little strength I had left, I sang one last song for him, "I Will Always Love You," hoping my dear son could finally rest in peace.
This is just so sad. We want to thank you for tuning into this serious conversation. Let us know what you think. You can join the discussion on our socials at